right, guys, so we are going to be swatching out all of Daniel Smith's paints from the dot card. I believe that there's even gouache in here, which I have not used yet. So I have no idea how long this is going to take. I do know this is not going to be all in one video, but I don't know how many parts it will be. And also, normally when I do swatch videos, I put the pigment information on the screen and all of that. That is extremely time consuming, and doing it with this many paints is not really gonna work. I don't have enough time to do that, especially with all the health problems. But the information, is it on here? I was hoping the pigment information was on this so I could just read it from you, but I think it's on the brochure. So maybe I can at least read it so you know the pigments. I just won't put it on the screen because you have no idea how long that takes. Anyway, let's open this up. My good friend, Ashley Hawks, she's amazing. I asked her for a Daniel Smith sticker because I have my Daniel Smith palette and it's full and I want to start a new one, but I want to have the sticker on the front. I know, I'm weird. Anyway, so I asked her for a sticker and she sent me this care package and I'm so excited. She sent me a couple of other stickers of hers, but we've got the brochure for Daniel Smith Watercolor. Let's see. Oh yeah, pigment and information's right there. Okay, so I can tell you the pigment. Do you see all of these colors? Guys, what am I doing? So that's the watercolor. On the back we have gouache. We have the Prima-Tech, which is my favorite from Daniel Smith. And then we have their Luminance watercolors, which I've only tried a couple, and the ones I've tried I have not been a fan of, but maybe I've tried the wrong color. So we shall see. But let's see what's actually in here. I know she has her brand ambassador dot card in here. So those are some of her favorite colors. But we've got page 1, this is watercolor. Page 2, watercolor. I don't think these include the 6 new ones, but page 3, watercolor. Then we have watercolor, and then these down here are the luminance. So we are going to get to swatch those. Page 5, the rest of the luminance, and some gouache. I don't think this is all the gouache they have. This is just a selection, it looks like. We got a lot to get through. We might do like a page per video or something. So that would be what, 5 videos? We'll see. I don't think that I can do more than one in a video because that's quite a few paints. But first of all, before we dive into this, what is the point of this? One, I have it and I want to swatch them out for you. So if you are looking at Daniel Smith paints, seeing live swatches might help you decide which colors are best for you. 2, I want to pick out a few new colors for a second palette. So a smaller palette, and there's several I have my eye on, but I want to swatch them out and see how they feel and how they look. So that's what we're going to do. And my goal is to put all of these on one page. How am I going to do that, you may ask? Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. I have a roll of Bauhong paper. So it can be as long as we need it to be. I'll just keep unrolling it as we go along is what's going to happen. So let me get this off. I have these leather paperweights, which will hold it down. Since it is a roll of paper, it's going to be kind of curved. But let me get the roll out. I'm going to place some weights down. We're going to roll this out and put some weights here. There we go. So I'm going to start here and we'll probably do like a page, scooch over a page. So they're going to all be on one page, but there'll still be kind of pages. I could cut them apart if I wanted to for storage if I need to. Okay. I'm going to get zoomed in so we can see these colors closely and we'll get started. Okay, so I am going to be doing stone swatches. This is the way I like to swatch my paints. Probably see it in under the glass in my background all the time. But This style of swatching originally came from Natasha Newton. If you have not seen her videos, I will link it down below. So let's start with probably one of the most recognizable Daniel Smith paints. All right, so the first color is Buff Titanium. Also, I'm going to be using the same brush throughout this entire process. I was thinking very hard on which brush I wanted to use for all this, and this is really the only one that it could be. And this is the Creative Mark Rhapsody Round Kolinsky Sable, size 6. For some reason, this brush is it just works for me, and this is what we're going to use. So, Buff Titanium from Daniel Smith. Let's do this. It says this is available in 15 and 5 milliliters. Oh my gosh, ml. It is also available in stick form. What does HP mean? We'll have to look that up. I'm really sorry if you hear noise in the background. My car is currently being detailed outside the window, and I'm really hoping the microphone isn't picking it up too much. I think if I keep talking, maybe it won't. I don't know. But here is Buff Titanium. If you are new to Daniel Smith, this is a very popular color. It does granulate a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of lifting right here. There we go. Okay, there's our first stone. Now the question is, do I write the information as I go? I'm going to say yes. I'm probably going to start off really neat with these, and as I go along, it's going to get more and more messy, but it's okay. The pigment for Buff Titanium is PW6:1. I thought this was granulating. Does it say? Yes. All right, so let's look at the information on this. HP is half pan. Okay, so it comes in everything. Watercolor stick, half pan. Light fastness on this is excellent. It is non-staining. It does granulate, and it is semi-transparent. So that is Buff Titanium, and that is the first one, and we will continue on. I do have Buff Titanium in my palette, and I love it. I'm very curious to try out the yellows to see if the yellow I use is my favorite. I may end up switching some of the ones in my palette if I find better ones. All right, this next color is Nickel Titanate Yellow. Sorry, I may struggle with some of the names. I am human, please forgive me. Also, these are meant to be irregular and kind of little stones and not perfect circles. I'm trying to make this one oblong and I keep going circular. This one is an excellent light fastness. It is non-staining. It says it is also granulating. Oh, okay, this is a yellow that granulates. I'm kind of curious to see this one dry. It is semi-transparent. And the pigment is PY53. It's very light. I actually am liking that one. Okay, 2 colors in. All right, let's go to the next yellow. This first video is probably not going to be my favorite of the bunch because it's yellows and reds. We do get a couple of pinks towards the end, but when we get to the greens and blue page, I'm going to be so happy. All right, let's see. Ooh, this one activates very nicely. It seems to be a little bit more pigmented. Look at that. All right, this is an excellent light fastness. This is a low staining color. This is non-granulating, and this one is an opaque color, which makes sense. The pigment information on this one, PY184. I hope that me writing the pigments on the page will be sufficient instead of putting it on the screen. Bit of lifting. It looks like it lifts nicely. All right, we are 3 in. I didn't say the name of this one, did I? Maybe because I can't pronounce it. Bismuth. Vanadate. Yellow. Moving right along, we have Hansa Yellow Light. This is definitely a name I am familiar with. This is a 2 on the light fastness. Where did the number go? So this one is very good. It is also a 2 on staining. So it's low staining. It is non-granulating. And it is semi-transparent. I like that yellow. I like transparent yellows, it seems. For some reason, this one's just... Oh, I'm so sorry. Pay attention, Ashley. You were almost off the screen. PY3. All right. Next up is Azo Yellow. I think Ashley Hawks likes this one. Can't remember which one was her favorite. But this one is excellent light fastness. Oh, this is pretty. It looks like it's a staining color. Let's see. 3. It's a medium staining color. It is non-granulating, semi-transparent, and the pigment PY151. Pretty. I like the richness of this yellow. Ooh, lifts very, very well. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we're okay. Azo Yellow is PY151. Okay, we'll do one more and then go down a row. All right, so this one is Quinacridone Yellow. That's all I got there. I don't know how to say that one. Ooh, that's a beautiful yellow. This one is very good light fastness. This is a 2, so it's low staining, non-granulating, semi-transparent, and the pigment is PY138. This is beautiful. I may end up going back and putting the other information on this so I have just all the information, but for now I'm just going to write the pigments. All right, we're going to go down a row. All right, so we're getting into the Cad yellows. Cad Yellow Medium is my favorite yellow, but let's see what I think of Cad Yellow Light. Okay, this is very good light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, semi-transparent, and the pigment on this one, oh, there's a lot of pigments on this one. Hold on. Battery's running low. Okay, the pigments on this one are PY53, PY138, and PY3. So we got lots of pigment colors. Hue, which means there's not actual cadmium in this, if I am correct. All right, moving on to my favorite yellow, aside from Quin Gold, if you want to call that one yellow, Cad Yellow Medium. I like a rich, warm yellow, and this is my favorite. So yeah, it's the one that I go to the most when I'm painting. I got mesmerized. I forgot to talk about the information. This is an excellent light fastness. This is low staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. And the pigment for Cad Medium Yellow Hue is PY53, PY151, and PY83. Okay, these are beautiful. I'm really, really liking this one. I'm surprised. All right, moving along to another yellow. We have Cerulean. And then in parentheses, it says Cobalt Yellow. This one is a very good light fastness, It is non-staining. It is non-granulating, and it is semi-transparent. I have tried an Opal&Mint in another brand, and I did like this color, so I'm curious. This is quite beautiful. I like the feel of this one. Yeah. Oh, this one is transparent. I feel like I said not semi. This one is a transparent color, and it's so pretty. Yeah, I like that a lot. The pigment on Opal&Mint is PY40. And again, if I mispronounce some of these, please forgive me. Just go with it. We're just doing the best we can over here. Buff titanium. Oh, that's so beautiful. The battery's flashing. Hopefully I can get one more before it dies. The next one is Cad Yellow Deep Hue. So this one is much more orangey and not my favorite because I'm not a super orange fan. This is not a color I would have in my palette. I typically like to mix oranges if I'm using an orange. So this one's not even like on the table for me for my new palette. But if you like oranges, there's that one. It is excellent light fastness. It is non-staining. Hue. Yeah, see, I'm getting sloppier as I go. It is non-granulating, semi-transparent, and the pigment is PY53 and PY83. All right, the next color is Hansa Yellow Medium. I feel like I'll like this one a little bit more than Cad Yellow Medium, but let's see. Yeah, because it's more yellow. This one's a beautiful kind of sunflower yellow. I like that a lot. This one is an excellent light fastness. It is low staining. I really hope the sound in the background is not super prevalent because that would be really disappointing because I don't want to redo this. Non-staining, it is semi-transparent. This is a beautiful color. And it is PY97. This one is a contender for potentially being in a palette. I really like that. I think I said I liked the Hansa Yellow Light too. Yeah, those are both beautiful. Alrighty, one more on this row, and then I will change the battery so it doesn't die in the middle. We have Mayan Yellow. This looks like a beautiful, more muted. Still kind of vibrant though. It looks muted in the dried paint. We'll see what it looks like dry. This is very good light fastness. It is non-staining, non-granulating, and this one's transparent. This I like a lot. I might have found a new yellow. The battery did die in the middle of that. Very sorry. I was saying I like this color. Hold on, let me write the information. The pigment is PY223. The noise outside is getting a little bit louder, so I actually am going to stop filming for right now, and I'll pick this up again later. So if the noise has been bothering you, it will not be in the rest of the video. I'm very sorry. Nickel titanate yellow. I'm kind of obsessed with that. It granulates. It's the only granulating one, and it's so delicate. So we will move on in just a moment, but that one might actually, I might order that right now, actually. It's so beautiful. We are moving down to the next row with lemon yellow. This is a color I have. It's not one of my favorites though. This is excellent light fastness. This is a low staining color. It is non-granulating and it is transparent. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this color. It's just a little bit too cool toned of a yellow for what I like. Okay, so that's lemon. Pigment is PY175. I'm excited to try this next one. It's Indian yellow. Let's see here. Ooh, that's pretty. This is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating. I like Indian yellow. This one is a transparent color. The noise outside stopped until I sat back down to film again. Great. That's pretty. The pigment on this one is PY97 and PY150. All right, next up is Naples yellow, and I'm kind of curious how this Naples yellow looks. I think I have a Naples yellow in Schminke, but it's not a color I've used a lot, but I do like it. This one looks a little bit more orange toned than what I'm remembering a Naples yellow being. But it is a light fastness of 1, so it's excellent. It is non-staining. This one is non-granulating, and it is semi-transparent. This one's not quite as opaque as some other Naples yellows that I've used. It's pretty. It's not my favorite, but it is pretty. Ooh, this one has a lot of pigments in it. Get ready for this. Hold on. We have PW4, PY97, and PR101. Moving right along, we are out of the yellows. I know this says yellow, but this is very orange. This is Hansa Yellow Deep. Light fastness is excellent. Low staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. This one's extremely smooth. PY65 is the pigment on this. I haven't been saying what these are available in. Each one of these tells you if it is available in a watercolor stick, 15 or 5 ml tubes, and half pans. So each one has different availabilities, because you don't have the watercolor sticks like in all of these. But I'm probably not gonna go back and say all that. So, okay, moving on. Next we have New Gamboge. I think I actually have this one in my palette. Let's see here. I don't know, it looks more orange than... I'm curious. Yeah, I do have New Gamboge. It just looks more orange here for some reason. I use this one actually quite a lot. Maybe I just use a light wash of it because... Interesting. I guess next to all these other yellows, it just has more of an oranginess. Anyway, this one is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and this one is transparent. PY97 and PY110. We have isoindolin. I don't know how you say that. Yellow. This one is only available in a 15 ml tube. That's the only availability of it. It is a excellent light fastness. This one is medium staining. So this is our first medium staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. So let's see how it lifts, since it does have some staining properties. Well, it still lifts quite well. This is PY139. Moving down a row, we are getting into some more orangey. We have Permanent Yellow Deep. All right, this one is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. It's actually kind of pretty. I don't mind that orange. or yellow, permanent yellow deep. The pigment is PY110. All right, next up, I'm very curious about this one. I feel like this is one that I'm gonna like. There's just a tiny amount of paint on this dot, so I'm gonna try and get as much as I can. This is Aussie Red Gold. I think, oh, that is beautiful. As I say, I think this is one that Ashley Hawks likes. I feel like I've heard her mention it. That is so pretty, actually. It's got a little bit of dustiness to it. It's not so insanely orange. I mean, it is orange, but it just has a tiny, tiny amount of mutedness. Looks like it's staining. Let's see here. It is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. That is a beautiful color. It looks like it'd be very versatile. All right, and this one has a lot of pigments to it. It is PY83, PR101, and it's PV19. I actually kind of like that color. I'm very surprised. All right, next one is Pyrrole Orange. This is definitely a color that's not for me, but let's give it a swatch. Just not my type of color. All right, this one is excellent light fastness. It's a medium staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. It is PO73. Oh, this is gonna be so pretty to have all of these swatched out. So excited. All right, permanent orange. I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster. I may just like have to cut some out of it, make the swatches a little bit slower or quicker, I don't know. All right, this one is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. This one's pretty. I like the transparency of this one. This one is PO62. Next up is Cadmium Orange Hue. I have not swatched this one before, so I'm curious because I like cadmium colors usually. Sorry, I forgot to be talking. This is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and it is semi-transparent. That's a nice one. I like the way this one feels too. This is PY53, PO73, and PY83. We have Perione Orange. This is, what does NR mean? Not rated. It says 1 NR, not rated by ASTM, based on DS independent testing. So it says it's excellent light fastness, but it also says not rated. So, oh my gosh, look at that color. This one is a different kind of beast here. Wow. This is a high staining color. This is our first high staining. It is non-granulating and semi-transparent, but let's see what a high staining Daniel Smith looks like. It's very pretty. Let's see if it lifts. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't not heard of that color. The pigments on this one are PO43. We are moving on to Cad Red Scarlet Hue. I'm actually excited to try this one. It is excellent light fastness. Oh, I think that's pretty. Okay. This is low staining, non-granulating, and it is semi-transparent. This is a beautiful red. I might actually replace the red I have with this one. Oh, that's beautiful. This has PY 53, PR 254, and PY 83. Okay, next up is transparent pyrrole orange. Excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. Pigment is PO71. Next is organic vermilion. This is very good light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. This one feels a little bit more delicate. PR 188. Next up is Mayan orange. I liked another Mayan color earlier, so I'm curious if I like this. Pretty. I like the tone of this red. It says orange, but red. It's so weird. The yellows, I think, look orange, and the oranges, I think, look red. I like the delicateness of this one as well. I didn't say the ratings. This is a very good light fastness, light staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. Okay, this is weird. The pigment on the brochure for this one says PONA. So like that. Interesting. Haven't seen that before. Moving right along, I am excited to swatch this one. I think I'm gonna like it. Ooh, I'm glad I looked up because I'm almost off the screen. We'll scooch over a little bit. We're good. Everything's awesome. Okay, this one I'm so excited to try. This is Quinacridone Coral, and I just have a feeling it's gonna be really, really pretty. Oh yeah. This is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. This is beautiful. Oh, this looks like a delicate rose. I don't know. I like that. Yeah, that one's really pretty. Quin Coral is PR 209. We have Pyrrole Scarlet. This one is in excellent light fastness. 3. So this is a medium staining color, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. Not my favorite red color. It's not bad by any means, but just not my favorite. PR 255. We're gonna start getting into some more magenta pinky colors. Let's see here. We have Perylene Scarlet. This is another one that says excellent light fastness, but in R, so not rated. I think this will be the last row. Can we fit 2? I don't know. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that is pigmented. It is a medium staining. This one is granulating, and it is semi-transparent. This is beautiful. What was this? Perylene Scarlet. Yeah, I think I'll make this last row. All right, since this one granulates, I'm gonna move it around a little bit. Kind of push that pigment. Yeah, I see it definitely has some staining properties there. Let's see how that does. And it's PR 255. Pretty pretty. I just love seeing these all swatched in a row. They're going kind of slanted. That's funny. It's a diagonal here. That's okay. Next up is another anthraquinoid color, Scarlet. I had a blue with this name in front of it the other day. Okay, this is an excellent light fast, low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. Definitely see the transparency of this one. It's pretty. I could see a beautiful poppy painted with that. PR 168. All right, we have cadmium red medium hue. This is excellent light fastness, low staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. This one is Y. Whoops. PY53 and PR 254. Interesting. Next up is Pyrrole Red. Pretty. Ooh, I like that one. This one is excellent light fastness. This one is a medium staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. I just love color. These Daniel Smith paints are just, every time I use them, I am impressed and just, I'm never disappointed. This is PR 254. And that Quin Coral is pretty. All right, scooching over a little. All right, we have Perylene Red. Oh, I like that. Sorry, this one is also not rated. It says excellent, but not rated. This is a medium staining, non-granulating, semi-transparent. This is series 3. I can't remember how many series there are, but that means it's a little bit more expensive. I see series 1, 2, 3. I don't see anything above a 3 yet. All right, Perylene Red is PR 178. Last one in the row is Permanent Red. We have a good light fastness. Oh, sorry, very good. Very good light fastness. This one is high staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. Not as big a fan of that one. I don't know why, but I like the Perylene a lot more than this Permanent. The pigments are PR 170, and this is a new one for me. I've never seen anything like this for a pigment. Okay, hold on, give me a second. It's F3RK-70. Please let me know if you know what on earth that means. Okay, I've got to scoot this down, and we're gonna start another kind of row here. So it looks like we're about halfway, a little over halfway through this. I think we will go ahead and finish out this for this video. It's probably going to be an hour long. We'll see. And then we'll do 5 parts, 1 for each page. That's what we'll do. All right, so next up is Permanent Red Deep. This is another not rated. This one's a what staining? High, medium, something. What are you called? Medium staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. Ooh, that's pretty. Got a little bit of a magenta-ness to that. All right, the pigment on this one, PR 170. And another weird one, F5RK. I am very curious as to what that means. All right, this next one is the one that Ashley told me to look into, so I'm curious about it. We have Quinacridone Red. I have not used a Quinacridone Red. This is excellent light fastness. She told me it was very magenta, which it is. This one is a medium staining. So we've got some staining properties here. Non-granulating and transparent. Quinacridone Red. Yeah, this is very magenta. Very pretty. Do some lifting here, yeah. Pretty, pretty. What are you, Quin Red? Oh, this is PV19. All right, moving right along, we have another anthraquinoid. This is anthraquinoid red. This is another one that has an NR on it, so no rating. This is light fastness excellent, but no rating. This is a medium staining. This is stunning. Non-granulating and transparent. I think I like this one better than Quin Red, actually. It's got a little bit more, just a touch. Like, I know they look a lot alike, and most people probably think they look the same, but it's got just a hint more purple, like just a tiny bit more violetness to it. I'm not crazy, I promise. They are different. Red. All right, the pigment information on this one is PR 177. Pretty. Okay, this is gonna be, man, picking out of all these colors is so hard. They're all so gorgeous. Alrighty, next up is Mayan Red. Oh, okay, I'm excited about this. Oh, it's different than I expected. This one's a very good light fastness. It is a low staining. This one is a granulating color and transparent. Whoa. This seems very, very delicate of a color, but I actually really enjoy painting with delicate colors. I actually feel like I might want to put together a dedicated delicate palette. I don't know if that's weird, but there's certain colors in the Daniel Smith line that just, they're not like overly pigmented. They're very delicate, soft colors, but I love working with them. And this is kind of one of those. Cerulean is another one. There's so many that are just so soft. I don't know, that's beautiful. Mayan Red. You are PR 287. Next color, this one looks deep. Oh, it's alizarin crimson. I have this color, but it's not in my palette. This is a fugitive color. It actually says fugitive and NR, so not rated, but it is fugitive. I ended up taking it out of my palette because it was fugitive. And there were other colors I could use in place of it, but it is a medium staining, non-granulating, and transparent. It is a very pretty color though. PR83. Last one on the row is permanent alizarin crimson. Okay, I didn't know they had a permanent one. Let's see what the difference is. This one is excellent light fastness. It is also a medium staining, just like the other one. Non-granulating and transparent. So it has very similar properties, but it is light fast. Curious to see once they dry if they look different, because they do look different right now to me. Oh, we got a lot of pigments to make this one look like alizarin crimson. All right, here we go. Ready? PR177, PV19, and PR149. Next up, ooh, I'm excited to try this one. This is a Primatech one. This is Rhodonite Genuine. This is excellent light fastness. It is low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. Let's see what you look like. Oh, okay. That's a beautiful color. Very soft. Definitely transparent. Another delicate color. I like it. I didn't realize that some of the Primatechs didn't granulate, but this is a non-granulating one, and it's genuine rhodonite, so cool. Next up is Carmine. This is very good light fastness, but it has an NR next to it. This one is a high staining color. Non-granulating and semi-transparent. This one goes nice and deep. And it lifts. Ooh, that's a beautiful color. PR176. All right, it's moving right along to Rose Madder Permanent. This one I do have in my palette. Very beautiful pinky color. This one is an excellent light fastness, which is one of the reasons I picked it. It is non-staining, non-granulating, and transparent. Pretty color. Another very soft one. Oh, this one's got a lot of pigment to it, so let's get this. All right, we have PR209, PV19, and PR202. Next up is Opera Pink. This one we all know and love. She is a fugitive color, but man, she's pretty. This one is non-staining. This one is a granulating color. Actually, I didn't realize that. And it's transparent. I have used this in a painting that is hanging in my house. Don't be afraid to use fugitive colors. Just don't put them in direct sunlight, and if you are selling it, just let them know. But very beautiful color. PR122. It's finally quiet out there. And then fluorescent. So if the one that is fugitive is the fluorescent. So if that one does fade, you're still left with PR122, which is a pink, I believe. I don't know which pink, but maybe like a Quin Rose or something. Anyways, It's not gonna completely disappear is what I'm trying to say. Next up is Potter's Pink. This one is one that I didn't like at first, actually. This is another delicate color from Daniel Smith. This one can be gummy feeling, and that's something I didn't like. But when I started using it in a light manner, not trying to get so much of it to where it was gummy, I enjoyed it a lot better. So it's just a light, delicate kind of Potter's Pink. Let's scoot over a little bit. You can build it up and you can layer it, but one thing I love about using these kind of more delicate colors is the layering of them. I love layering in my paintings and adding depth, and it's so much easier to do when you have these soft, delicate colors. So I was not a fan of this one in the beginning, but I am now. PR 233. Oh, I don't think I told you the other information on it, did I? Excellent light fastness. This is a low staining, granulating, and semi-transparent. All right, last one in the row. Stay. And then we just have 2 rows left for this video. This is Quinacridone Pink. This is probably, oh, no, I use Quinacridone Rose, not Pink. Never mind. I was gonna say it's my most used, but no, the next one is, I think. Do I have Pink or Rose? Anyway, this is a very good light fastness, but it is NR, so not rated. Low staining, non-granulating, and transparent. Beautiful. Reactivates so beautifully. Yeah, I think I used Quin Rose. I haven't used, Quin Pink, I don't think. I'm curious to see the difference between the two. This one's PV42 and Quin Rose is PV19. Interesting. Okay, so let's go on to Quin Rose. And Quinacridone Rose, light fastness is excellent. So the light fastness is a little bit better on this one than the pink. It is a medium staining color, and it is non-granulating, and this one is transparent as well. Whoops. Beautiful juicy color. Look at that. Which one? Yeah, oh yeah. By the way, this one's drying. I'm pretty sure mine's Quin Rose. Let me see. Quin Rose is the one that I use. And I said this is PV19. Quinacridone Lilac. I have not used this one. This looks stunning though. Oh, I love that. This is a very good light fastness. This one is a medium staining, non-granulating, and transparent. This one's got more violet to it, and it's so beautiful. Oh, that's a pretty color. Let's see what pigment this one is. Quin Lilac, PR 122. Okay, so this is what Opera Pink is without the fluorescent. So if Opera Pink fades, it'll fade to the PR 122. Good to know. Quin Lilac. I think this is a beautiful color. All right, next up, we have Quinacridone Magenta. Okay, so we have pink, rose, and magenta. Let's see what Quinacridone Magenta looks like. Oh, that's beautiful too. Even more violet. One second. All right, so the noise has gone outside. Hopefully this is more enjoyable. I really hope it didn't bother y'all too much in the beginning. I did not get to lift. She knocked on my door, and as I was trying to do this one, so I didn't get to lift. So let me see if I can. It's completely dry now, but is this a staining one? I don't remember what I said. Quin Magenta. Oh yeah, that's a pretty staining one. So the next one is Pyrrole Crimson. This is excellent, light fast, but not rated. This is a medium staining and a non-granulating color. This is semi-transparent. I made that one very large. It's really kind of pretty though. Beautiful. The quiet just feels so good. You know when there's like been white noise playing for so long and then it just gets quiet? It's just so relaxing. Okay, we have PR264. Ooh, 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 this next one I'm excited to try. Okay, we have Quinacridone Fuchsia. Ooh, I haven't seen this one. Are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, that's beautiful. This is excellent light fastness, but also not rated. I need to clarify what that means. This one is another medium staining, non-granulating, and this one is transparent. This one is so beautiful. Man, I need them all. I mean, I don't need them all, but man, they're so pretty. All right, so this is Quin Fuchsia. I always forget the C. Wait, C-H, oh goodness. H-S-I-A. That's weird. The pigment on this one, PR202. One more on this row, and then we have one more row. This is Mayan Violet. Ooh, okay, we have another Mayan. Is this going to be a delicate color? Let us see. Oh, that's so pretty. This one is a granulating color, guys. This is very good, light fast. This is a low staining color, granulating and transparent. Yeah, this is another one that I feel like I'm going to make a separate just delicates palette. That's what I'm going to call it, the delicates. It does have, like, this one actually does build up pigment, it looks like. The delicate ones are the ones that, again, I'm off screen, guys. They're a softer color in general, but when you try to build them up, they're going to get gummy. That's what a delicate is. And when I first started painting, I would not have liked these at all, but now I can appreciate them. I love how we all have our own styles, and then we also grow and evolve and change as we learn. Mayan Violet is PV58. Oh, I want to keep going. I think I'm just going to push through. I was going to go take a bath before my appointment, but I think I'm going to push through. Do this. We have Bordeaux. Oh my gosh. That just like lightning fast reactivated. Okay. We're getting into colors that I get excited over. This one is very good light fastness, another NR. This one is a medium staining. This one looks quite staining. This is a non-granulating, and it is semi-transparent. This is stunning. Wow. Gosh, these are so pretty. I didn't realize the pinky purple ones are the ones I was gonna have a hard time picking between. Bordeaux. PV32. Permanent Violet is next. Let's see what this one looks like. This is an excellent light fast. This is another medium staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent color. Pretty. I love purple. Purple and green. Just give me all the purples and greens. And blues. I don't know. I just like color. All right, so Permanent Violet. This is PR202 and PB29. Okay, is that, no, 28 is ultramarine, isn't it? So, oh, no, it is 29. So this is PB29, so why is it not granulate? Okay, 4 more, and then that's the end of this video, and then hopefully in a week. I don't know how quickly I'm going to get these done. I'm hoping I can do them 1 week after another, but maybe 2 a week. We'll see. This is Quinacridone Violet. Man, all these violets are beautiful. This one I do have in my palette, and it is a stunning color. This is excellent light fastness. This is one of the rare ones that is, what's it called? very staining or something like that. High staining. But the violet of this is just such a beautiful color. Anyways, high staining. This is non-granulating and it is said to be transparent. I feel like it can build up quite well. Quin Violet, and the pigment on this one is PV19. I was gonna guess that actually. All right, 3 more. The one after this one I'm very excited to swatch, but let's get Perylene Violet next. This is excellent. Ooh, gosh, I think I like this too. Excellent light fastness, but in R. Oh my gosh, I love you. This is a medium staining, this is a non-granulating, and this is transparent, and it is glorious. That is a beautiful, rich color. I'm happy with that. This is a series 3. Okay, that one's beautiful. What pigment are you? It's got this warmth under it. PV29, what? Say what? It's just PV29, which is ultramarine. I'm so confused. I know they can process pigments different ways, but that's violet. Oh, V. I'm an idiot. Sorry. PB, PV. Was the other one a PV? And I was thinking that's why. Because it's... No, that is PB. Let me double check that. Yeah, PB. Okay. Ignore my scatterbrainness. I am failing. All right. Next up is Cobalt Violet. I'm so excited for this one. This is another one I anticipate to be this is very delicate. It's taken a bit to reactivate, but it's going to be one of those soft, beautiful, gentle colors. This is excellent light fastness in R. This is, what is 1 again? Non-staining. This is a granulating color. Again, it's very, very, very soft. And this one is transparent, which as you can tell, it is very transparent color. It takes a little bit of wiggling to reactivate this. Again, that's a property of those kind of delicate colors that I've been talking about. But this is just one that I want. It's so pretty. Just love the soft colors. Okay. Yeah, that one is gonna come home with me soon. All right, so that's Cobalt Violet. And if you want to have it a little bit more punchy, you can use it straight out of the tube, but these colors will be a little bit more gummy at their full strength. This is PV49. And I was almost off the screen. I am so sorry, guys. I'm so focused on these colors. Last one for today, and then we're wrapping it up. I know y'all are tired too. Okay, we got Cobalt Violet Deep. Let's see if this one's any punchier. This is excellent light fastness. This one's not in R. The other one was. This one's more blue toned. Oh my gosh. This is low staining. It is granulating and it is transparent. And I'm happy with this. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. This one is reactivating a little bit easier than the other one. It's definitely a different temperature. This one's much cooler, blue toned purple. See if I can build it up on the outside a little bit. But yeah, I love that. All right, that is the last one for today's video. Let me write this down. I don't know between those two, which one I would want. But the pigment on this one is PV14. So that is it for today's video. I was going to go through and tell you my favorites of them all, but I am worn out right now, guys. But there are some beautiful ones. I think at the end, maybe at the end of the next video, we'll go through and talk about some that I really, really want. But yeah, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video and you're excited to see the rest of them, please give this a thumbs up. It helps us out. And if you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.